Buckle up, folks. The View is in full meltdown mode after Karoline Leavitt, the fearless, sharp, and unapologetically conservative powerhouse, shook the mainstream media without even stepping on their stage. Her bold response to yet another biased, condescending attack from The View left Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and Sunny Hostin scrambling. Shockwaves are rippling through the media, proving once again that Karoline isn't afraid to take on the liberal establishment.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though, it's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
Karoline Leavitt didn't just sit back. She clapped back with such force that The View might be teetering on the edge of cancellation. Her brutal response shredded their hypocrisy, roasted their tired talking points, and dragged the entire show through the mud, all with effortless precision. The backlash is so intense that rumors are swirling about ABC executives considering shutting The View down for good. Yes, it's that bad. So, what exactly did Karoline say that sent Whoopi into full meltdown mode? Had Joy shaking in her seat, and left Sunny completely speechless for once in her life? Oh, trust me, you do not want to miss this. But before we dive in, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more uncensored drama-packed updates. Subscribed. Awesome. Let's get into it.
The View hosts have got themselves into hot water again after they did the very thing they purport to be against, undermining women's success. Joy Behar stunned viewers when she said Donald Trump's press secretary, 27-year-old Karoline Leavitt, only secured her position because of her good looks.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though, it's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
The comment was bizarre, especially coming from Joy Behar, who is as woke as they come and positions herself as a champion of feminism. This online commentator said, disgusting Joy Behar of The View accuses Karoline Leavitt of being hired only because Donald Trump thought she...
Karoline Leavitt didn't just sit back. She clapped back with such force that The View might be teetering on the edge of cancellation. Her brutal response shredded their hypocrisy, roasted their tired talking points, and dragged the entire show through the mud, all with effortless precision. The backlash is so intense that rumors are swirling about ABC executives considering shutting The View down for good. Yes, it's that bad. So, what exactly did Karoline say that sent Whoopi into full meltdown mode? Had Joy shaking in her seat, and left Sunny completely speechless for once in her life? Oh, trust me, you do not want to miss this. But before we dive in, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more uncensored drama-packed updates. Subscribed. Awesome. Let's get into it.
I would like this young lady this is her first job, I would like her to do a little homework. Because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said there will be no wokeness here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me explain something to you. Because without that wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited to that table. Women were not invited to many tables in this nation. The reason we fought and busted our behinds to make sure that you didn't have to worry about this. And now to hear you talk about it and to hear anybody talk about the wokeness was put in place for a reason. Because black people couldn't get into colleges. Because women could not get into the colleges they wanted to go to. This is all women.
Yeah.
See, this is not black, Asian women. This is all women. Women were not invited to this party. It was a man's world, and we busted our asses to make sure that this was a person's world.
This commentator said, Whoopi is mansplaining the press secretary job to Karoline Leavitt. Hilarious.
Let's set the stage. The View came after Karoline Leavitt yet again. Why? Because she's young, conservative, and refuses to follow their script. This time, the attacks were even more vicious, condescending, and downright absurd. Joy Behar, in her usual smugness, mocked Karoline, implying she only landed her White House position because of her looks. Sound familiar? Meanwhile, Whoopi Goldberg, never one to let facts ruin a good rant, claimed that without wokeness, Karoline wouldn't even have a platform to speak on.
Please, his opponents are saying to this very day the same rhetoric that led to those two attempts. The second attempted on President Trump's life echoed the sentiment that President Trump is a democracy. And if you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie, and yes, you will take political like we have seen in 2 instances against President Trump. Tim Walz and Kamala Harris said that everyone who showed up to President Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden was an That's despicable, dangerous, divisive rhetoric that is spewed by the Democrat Party every single day. And I am so sick and tired of the media pointing the finger at Donald Trump and saying that he is sowing division in this country. He is not. The media is for pushing hoaxes like the one that you all pushed today, and the Democrat Party is for pushing lies about him. But the good news is Americans don't buy it. And that's why today in 2024, President Trump is more popular than he has been since 2016, because people don't.
A commentator joked that Whoopi was mansplaining the press secretary role to Karoline, while Sunny did what she does best, made it about race. But Karoline wasn't having it. Instead of ignoring the noise, she clapped back with a response so brutal that even the View's producers are probably still recovering.
Women are completely out of touch with reality, and you're right, ABC should wait.
Karoline Leavitt didn't just clap back. She torched The View in a viral video that exploded across social media. She called them out for what they truly are. A group of bitter, out-of-touch elites who pretend to empower women while tearing down anyone who refuses to fall in line. And she didn't hold back. Joy Behar, the perfect example of modern feminism. If you're a liberal woman, they'll celebrate you. But if you're a conservative, they'll mock your looks and belittle your achievements. So much for female empowerment, right? Then there's Whoopi Goldberg, who claims, I wouldn't be here without wokeness. Please. Karoline fired back saying, I got here by working hard. Unlike the unqualified DI hires they prop up on The View. Ouch. And then there's Sunny Hostin, of all people, trying to lecture others about privilege. Give me a break. But the moment that truly left jaws on the floor, when Karoline dropped the line that exposed The View's biggest hypocrisy. The View doesn't want strong women. They want women who follow their script. And I refuse to play their game. Boom. The second the video hit the internet, Twitter went absolutely wild. Within minutes, hashtags like #CancelTheView and #Karoline Leavitt owns The View were trending. But wait, it gets even worse for The View. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And ABC is finally waking up. They thought they could mock Karoline, brush her off and move on. Instead, they created their own worst nightmare. Rather than damaging her credibility, they supercharged her career. She was already a rising conservative star, but now, she's a household name. And behind the scenes, ABC executives are freaking out. Leaks from inside the network reveal that producers are panicking over how badly this scandal makes them look. There are whispers of major shakeups, and 2 names keep coming up in not-so-friendly conversations. Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg. Translation: they might finally be getting the boot. Even The View's own audience is turning on them. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly. The View preaches empowerment but mocks any woman who doesn't fit their agenda. Karoline Leavitt just exposed them for what they really are. And the sponsors. Boy. Some major brands are reportedly reconsidering their ad placements. Let's be real. Who wants to be associated with this disaster? At this point, the writing is on the wall. The View has played with fire for years, but this time, they may have finally burned themselves beyond repair. The backlash is out of control. The hypocrisy is undeniable. And now, ABC is facing a major decision. Do they clean house or cancel the show entirely? Because here's the thing. The View thrives on controversy. But when the backlash becomes bigger than the ratings boost, it's game over. And right now, they're treading on dangerously thin ice. Could this finally be the moment that takes down The View for good? Now it's your turn. Did The View finally go too far? Was Karoline Leavitt's response the wake-up call the media needed? And do you think ABC will actually pull the plug on The View after this disaster? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss any breaking updates on mainstream media meltdowns.